All right, we are back. Boom! Another episode of Tuning In. My name is Jay Wells. I'm here with my boy Mixman Shawn. Shawn, say what's up to the people.
What's up, people?
We are back. I want to open up this episode with reading a quote that we found while we were preparing for this show and kind of picking up our conversation. So let's check this out. Some of us have great runways already built for us. If you have one, take off. But if you don't have one, realize it is your responsibility to grab a shovel and build one for yourself and for those who will follow after you. That's a quote from Amelia Earhart. In today's episode, we're going to talk about owning your energy. Me and Shawn had some good conversations across the last week as we were thinking up ideas of what to discuss on our next show. And this is what we settled on. We didn't really start out with that title, but we were talking about having that responsibility of kind of owning your behavior and how you approach people, not being reckless and such. So, I thought it really resonated with me when you brought that to the table as our discussion topic for the week. So, could you tell me like what was on your mind when you really kind of settled on that one? What were you thinking about? Was it a person or an experience or something that triggered you to really like resonate with that one?
No, it's like when I was looking at the list that we made,
Mm-hmm.
um, it was one of the ones that was like it kind of resonated with like I come across it a lot,
Oh, do you? In what way?
like
Like
in
in a positive or a negative way?
usually negative,
Mm, I can
could
see
be
that.
positive too.
Well, I mean, it does have a kind of obviously it's going to have a duality to it to a certain degree.
Okay, it's only negative if you're unaware of what's happening,
Yeah.
but if you're aware, it could be nothing but positive.
Yeah, I think that's a
So
great point.
it, it
Could,
just depends on where you at with it, you know?
yeah, then you have to have like, do you think that people can, do you think that it's something that you have to develop or maybe somebody has
Yeah.
to help you recognize, or is it possible that some people are just more gifted with it, like they're born with that ability to kind of have that understanding of their presence and what they bring to the table?
No, I feel like it's definitely a skill and you have to practice it. It's like playing guitar.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't play enough, you'll be rusty.
Right.
I feel like it's like something you are not born with it. I mean, you could have some sort of a like, like genetic behavior. Like, all right,
Like a
this is how you
disposition, like,
naturally behave.
yeah, I could see that. I think there are some people like that, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Uh,
but like,
but regardless, no matter
yeah,
what, everyone can still sharpen it. Even if you are like naturally gifted with it, I feel like you can sharpen it. People give me
yeah.
compliments all the time about things, and I'm like, man, I'm glad you see it. Because there's been times where I was guilty of not owning my energy. You know what I mean? Where
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
in a couple different ways, not like, I guess, people throw this toxic word around a lot. I think there's some truth to like people being toxic, but I don't think it's always I don't think it's always quite what people jump straight to saying it is. Like, oh, they're so toxic. I don't know. You sounding like you're doing a Britney Spears song right now. Calm down. But you know what I mean? There are some
Yo,
elements. There are some people
I
that certainly are.
I
What?
like this the Britney song.
Yeah, Elena likes
I
that song
like
too.
because the beat has an Indian sample in it.
Oh, okay. I see. You're biased.
No,
That's good.
it's just cool because it's like, yo, it's some Bollywood sample that I
Was
recognize.
that the
I'm like, oh
song that
shit.
she came back when what's his name? What's his nuts? In Sync boy? Oh, Timberlake?
Justin.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake. Wasn't that her response to him? How do you have the
Oh, I don't know.
boy bands and pop bands beefing like it's hip hop? Like it's
Yeah.
Benzino versus Eminem or some what's his name? 50 Cent versus Ja Rule. In any case, I'll never
Yeah.
listen to Ja Rule. Let's talk about somebody that doesn't own his energy. Yeah, I think that I I can recall two times in my life where I didn't own my energy. One in like a kind of a apprehensive way. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I feel like I came to realize and be comfortable with who I am later in life. And when I was young, I had like moments of apprehension. I held back on like just allowing myself to just be where I was and what I could potentially be. And I think it just took me down different paths. Um, and sometimes it wasn't nice. I would say mean things to people or lash out to them when I was younger. Even a kid or in a young adult in my 20s. Um, in my 30s is when I started to check that. I really started to check that. I don't think I was ever really like a bad person. I didn't really treat people badly to my knowledge,
Yeah.
but I will acknowledge that there were times where I wasn't paying attention enough and it caused other people stress, or maybe they weren't quite sure what the hell I was up to. You know what I mean? What the fuck's wrong with this guy? So I always
What's
say
up with you,
I
bro?
was a little crazy. I
Dang fool,
wasn't
what's up
like,
with you?
yeah, no, for real. There was times where I got like my coworkers, in trouble in a way or embarrassed in a way because I was going a million miles an hour. I didn't slow down enough to like consider them fully.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of think about it in a sense of like I wasn't being a good teammate. I wasn't really a good listener. This one supervisor I
Yeah.
had, his name's Indalecio, cool ass dude. Um, I didn't really get to know him too well when I first met him, but towards the end of our time together, we got I had a lot of respect for him. He gave me a feedback one time about like my performance at the end of the year. He's like, "Yeah, man, you be finishing people's sentences. They don't like that." I was like, "I do that?"
Oh shit.
And then he's like, "Yeah, and I think people misunderstand what it is." He gave me a real shit. He's like, "What it is I think you're just a smart guy and you're communicating." And I was like, "Yeah, I think I do that, but I think I do it I believe I do that to express, um,
To relate.
yeah, to relate, but also uh, to make sure that I'm understanding what they're saying. It's how I listen.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of have to repeat. Now that I've learned that about myself. That's about 10 years old.
Yeah.
I don't have to do it as much. I do it in my head now. But back then when I was doing it, I had to do it out loud. And then, his
Mm-hmm.
feedback was on point. He's like, "Yeah, I think people think you're like an intellectual bully or like you're just a know-it-all. They might be misreading what's happening there." So what did I do? He didn't give me advice on like what to do. He just told me to be a better listener. And shout out to you, if you're listening to this episode. But what I did, the actions that I took that he might not even know, is that I started out my relationships with people after that
Mm-hmm.
point by kind of explaining that to them. Say, hey, sometimes I do this thing where if you're saying something, I might jump in there and try to like, it might sound like I'm guessing or predicting what you're saying. Um,
Yeah.
I try not to do it, but if I do that, that just means that I'm thinking about what you're saying and I'm trying to understand. And that helped me
Yeah.
out a lot with my relationships since that time. Like, I didn't even know. It helped me reflect on some of the times where I had like bad working relationships with folks. And I'm like, damn,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I was doing. That's probably what pissed them off. So those are times I've been guilty of not owning my energy, and that's I think that's a strength of mine now is to be a good listener to folks and um, help them and me communicate better by owning my part of the communication. What about you? You ever run into anybody
Yeah.
that just like reckless with it?
Yeah, I think I'm that's me.
Yeah, you're reckless with your energy. How so?
Oh, bro, cause just like you were saying, like when you're younger and you don't know, you kind of don't know.
Yeah.
like how to channel your energy,
Hmm.
whatever's on your mind, you end up saying it, and then you kind of don't recognize the energy that's around you.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And then you end up just taking your bullshit and putting that in the mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And cause you just you're not like aware, you know, of your surroundings.
W-
You
Had it
whatever's on your
impacted
mind, you end
your?
up.
Did it impact any of your like work relationships or like your artistic, creative projects that you worked on or anything? Did it ever come up in those times? I feel like it
Yeah,
could. You know.
yeah. I mean, you know your energy changes the room.
Yeah.
You know, because you know how that saying, read the room.
Oh hell yeah.
Like there's the energy that's already there, and
That's
then
true.
whatever you add to it could e- totally take it somewhere else. You know what I
That's
mean?
true. Having
So
that
like,
sense of like what energy to bring is
yeah,
important.
like what are you adding to the energy that's already there?
Have
Like,
you ever
or are
like
you?
have you ever just like gone into that situation and just been like, hell yeah, I'm about to make this worse on purpose? I
No,
have.
usually, if it's already headed that way, my first thing is to like remove myself, because
Usually when I'm being mature,
yeah,
yes. But when I'm being immature and I want to be causing chaos, I'll come in there and just like say some wild stuff, get people turning their heads.
you chose violence that day.
I
You
chose
woke up.
verbal violence.
Yeah.
I don't be trying to hurt nobody. I just end up
No,
hurting
no, no, no.
myself.
Like, mm-mm.
I just end up hurting myself. I think
No,
it's
but
interesting.
it's a skill though, to
Yeah.
kind of like when we were younger. Like I remember like not able to control like whatever was on my mind. I used to
Hmm.
say it. Like I remember when we first got our jobs, we
Oh,
both
Safeway.
applied at the same time, and like, and I'm not from here. I'm just learning English.
That's all right, bro. We can bag groceries together, my homie.
No, but like, so I'm just like behaving however
Yeah.
everybody else is behaving around me.
Just,
But
just
like,
to fit in.
yeah, and all of a sudden we got the job, and we had to act like professional, and I haven't done that yet. You know what I mean? And you know what's up.
I didn't
And
fucking either, dude. What are you
no,
talking
but
about?
you knew a little bit more than me.
I
We're getting
guess.
hired, and I'm over there like, and I end up using the F word, and you're like, "Hey, watch your mouth." We're like over here,
Well, I don't want you to get caught up.
and I'm like, damn, like bro, like we do this in school, but like that.
Yeah.
Then they click in, man. I was like, oh shit, like we're in a different environment. I just can't come to work saying what's up, like whatever, like some
I'm
random
pretty
ass
bad.
shit.
Well, if you join the military, that's a different story. You can be cussing up a storm. It's not as long as you're not in front of the crowd. No, you're not
No, but
supposed
the
to. I'm just kidding.
discipline is like next level, like
I'm
in
just
the
playing. Yeah,
military.
yeah. No, reading the
Like,
room is definitely everything with that. In today's military, yeah, you got to be a lot more tighter. But I was just joking. You know what's funny? I still have no. See, so you saying that like well, I helped you at the work. I didn't have no ties. I didn't, like the necktie.
yeah,
I didn't even know how to tie one, bro.
I know how to tie a tie.
You taught me.
For reals?
Yeah, yeah. You taught me, bro.
That's
I was like, what the fuck
that's
do I do with
badass.
this shit? Yeah, I have the tie
I
that you
actually
gave me. It's a gray tie, of course, and it has like circles on it and shit. So
I
I still
remember
have that
that
shit.
because, bro, and you know what? I've always been really good at tying ties, like because I went to like Indian British school.
See, they
So,
taught you that shit in India, bro. They don't do that in America unless
dude,
you
that's
got.
what tripped me out when I moved here.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, people are just wearing whatever.
Why are they wearing pajamas to school? What the
Like,
fuck's
bro, you
happening?
could wear whatever. Not us. We had to.
Yeah,
Every
it's
day,
proper.
shirts got to be tucked in. Your tie had to be like proper,
It's very proper here.
different colors, and like,
Did they teach English over there too in school, or was it
I
like an
started.
extra class?
No, no, no. You could go to English school, but like I
Yeah.
didn't go to an English school. From like first to fifth, it
Mm.
was just Punjabi school, and then then my family was like, you should go to a better school. They sent me to this other school where they were like
Yeah.
where they're like, "Hey, you gotta wear a little tie. You gotta come over here and say good morning and shit like that." They
Well,
started teaching me
you
ABC.
have unique insight because like you grew up in two separate cultures as you were becoming
Mm-hmm.
a man, like you came in that transition time of your life, you came to America, you left Punjabi culture to come to like America, and let alone you came to the East Bay, Northern California, but
Best plays ever,
taught you
bro.
the worst slang on planet Earth, but the best slang on planet Earth at the same time.
Yeah, this place is hella cool.
It is cool. Hella.
No,
Hey,
it's hella cool.
so owning owning the energy, how is it different in India versus America? And I know you've also been like hella places in America.
It's the same, bro. It's like
Really?
some people do it better than the other, you know? And like I guess kids are really not good at that. Like if you look at your
Yeah.
nephews or your kids,
They're terrible,
um
bro. They would just come in saying
oh,
everything.
yeah, whatever's
Throwing
whatever's
temper
happening within their
tantrums.
head,
They got no
that's
control.
yeah. Yeah, but
But
like
adults are different story though.
yeah, when you get out there in the real world, you gotta be careful like with your actions, with your words,
Mm,
whatever you're putting out, it
yeah.
creates.
No matter where you're at, right?
Yeah, you're creating it.
Yeah.
The vibe is being created with your words, with
Mm,
your tone.
yeah, that makes
Like
sense.
you're creating the vibe. Like even the tone, like as musicians, we know tone is everything.
Oh yeah.
Like you know certain guitars have a tone. You'd be like, oh, I like because of the tone.
Yeah, that's true. The voice has it. The
The you get the energies in the voice.
but the energy and body language is like that too.
Yeah.
Like one of my friends that I work with, he's like somebody told him he was being too aggressive because he was doing fist bumps instead of like high fives and shit. Some lady did that to me
Bro,
too. She's like, "No, we don't do that."
bro,
What the fuck are you talking about?
you guys do high fives over there, bro.
High
You know what's
fives,
crazy?
fist bumps, handshakes. I don't give a fuck.
Bro,
Dap it up.
one of my homie does he's bad at telling jokes, but once in a while he tells a good joke, and then like he walks around getting a high five. I'm like, bro, you don't gotta do the high five, like, bro.
Oh, dude, that's because it's a win for him, dude. It's probably
But
years in
like,
the making.
hi, I was like, bro, no high fives. Go, go sit down.
Yeah, that's funny. So anybody that all of our millions of viewers were probably wondering, like, Shawn, what happened to your couch and your blinds? You're like you look like you're in a studio right now. What's going on?
I'm back in the bay. I'm back in the bay real quick, so I'm in my natural habitat.
He's in his natural He's well lit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's got the vibe,
It's
like a
yeah,
full
bro.
on fucking podcaster over here, dude.
And it's raining outside and it's cold and like I'm cozy over here like a Californian bear. You know what I mean?
I love it. Hey, but I never got to see that picture. That's new to me, even. So tell me about that. What's this all about?
Could you read what it says?
A little bit, yeah. Is how in Vegas?
That's Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fremont
I
East.
got another big one over here. It's
Oh, dope.
actually it was a gift from my homie.
Okay.
My homie has a chain of restaurants like in Vegas.
Oh, he does. What
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, yeah.
restaurants?
So I mean, I oh my bad. I said restaurants. I meant hotels.
Oh, hotels. Okay.
Yeah, hotels. So like he was renovating one of his hotel and he had like hella
Oh, so he just
paintings.
hooked you up with some cool shit. That's a painting, not
Yeah.
a photo.
No, it's a photograph,
Oh, okay.
but like it's kind of looks like a painting. It's like old school, whatever.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it's
kind of hard to tell
like
from here, but it looks dope as hell.
yeah, yeah. And I have another one very similar.
Yeah,
Um,
you got to switch them out for the next episode. I'm just kidding.
no. This stays, but
It's
I'll show
stay-
you
you don't
I'll
want to
show you
level it back
the other
out.
one.
That's good.
I like
See,
it, bro. It was
huh?
like he was doing some renovation and
Yeah.
getting some new stuff in. And he had a bunch of paintings, you know, that they had in the hotel. He's like basically trying to get rid of them. I was like, bro, I need this for my studio.
Well, shit, we're gonna have to go to an A's game when they move out there to Vegas.
Oh, for sure.
Raiders are already out there.
Bro, we're gonna have the best time in Vegas because like the Raiders are out there.
I know,
And
bro.
he's
Very
going out
nation.
there and like
So I always make a joke now. I call it
our
Las
homie,
Vegas
freaking
because like
Dave's out there. You
Dave's
know, my
out there.
homie Jaime's out there. Like I know a bunch of fools in Vegas. So like,
We'll link up, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like an extension of the Bay Area. So I called it Las Vegas.
oh, I like that. And the bro, we fly Southwest. You know, forty
No,
nine
no
dollars get you.
Southwest, bro. Listen, I'm scarred. All right, for you know, you've heard the story, but let me tell the story for everybody else. All right, I'm supposed to go a week ago from recording
Oh,
this episode.
last week. Yeah, yeah. This is
Yeah,
recent events.
yeah. Well, we're
This
kind
is
of switching
current
into current
events.
events, but it's personal. In any case, I get to the airport. I got the Southwest flight. It's all jacked up from the get go. 4 delays happen. By the fourth delay, I'm kind of like locked in. All right, it was supposed to leave at 11:45. The fourth one had me leaving at 3:51. By the time that happened, it was only noon. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll wait. So I'm hanging out. 3:51 comes along. I get up and I go up to the gate. The departure thing still shows 3:51, my flight, all that stuff. The gate above there has my flight. The center screen where they stand has my flight. 5 minutes go by. I'm like, man, they haven't called nobody. I look down at the phone to see what time it is. Look up, everything's changed. So I go to the counter. I'm like, hey, what the hell happened to my flight? Am I living in the Matrix? Did this really just happen? She's like, oh, that was canceled hours ago. That was hours ago. They never announced it. They didn't clear the screens, nothing. So I'm just screwed. Then it was so late in the time that I couldn't make the trip. So I was supposed
Why
to
did they
go.
cancel it?
They didn't even tell me, bro. That's what's so annoying. They're just like, oh, it's tomorrow morning at 7. No, that's
Like the
not going to
weather
work.
wasn't even bad.
Nah, there was hella planes like having issues. I will tell you this much. Southwest will have to pay me to say fly Southwest. You
Oh
hear me,
hell no!
Southwest? You can pay
I
me.
don't like Southwest, bro.
Nah,
I
it's
like
trash.
no
They lost Elena's shit last year.
because like okay, I like a window seat
Mm.
with Southwest.
You got no choice.
It's
Just
like,
whatever.
and also I'm not like a push and shove type of dude.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna push somebody like, hey, let me run
Yeah.
to the first fucking window seat, like,
People don't own their energy
because
in
I
the
usually
airport.
I let the old people go and the kids, you know, because I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, go ahead, relax. I'm not in no rush. We're gonna go leave at the same time. But like when I get there, all the window seats are taken, all the
Yeah.
aisle seats are taken. I end up fucking sitting in the middle, in the front, and my baggage be hell in the back.
That's annoying. You can't even
So
get your
when
bag above
I'm the
your
last
seat.
one off of the plane,
Yeah, I like the ones
no
where
south,
you have your assigned seat, you got your assigned bag thing up above your seat. What's it
Delta,
called?
bro,
Yeah,
fucking
Delta's
Delta.
cool. American's not bad. I haven't had too many
Yeah,
bad experiences there. I fly Air Force every once in a while.
but you know who the worst is though?
You heard me?
Spirit, Spirit.
I am
Say
never
what?
fly Spirit. I said I fly Air Force every once in a while.
Oh,
It's
bro,
like this. That's
give
the
me two
scariest.
per.
Yeah.
Remember the song?
Yeah,
Give
yeah.
me two per.
Is that Nelly? Nelly's like a
Get
country singer
something
now or
in my
something?
Air Force One.
He was pretty
I don't
cool. He
know.
was pretty popular when he first came out.
He always came up with the
I
country
think it was
grammar, you know?
98, well, freshman year, riding around
Yeah,
listening
yeah,
to
yeah,
Nelly.
yeah.
Nelly, DMX. Oh, music was so cool. DMX. The rock and roll was all like hybrid hip
Bro,
hop.
DMX was the best though.
Oh, goat.
Like, yeah.
He's one of my favorite of the 2000s era rappers.
His
He was
shit
out,
was
he was out
so
before
dope.
then, but yeah,
He was different, bro.
he was hardcore. And he'd be
Did you
barking.
ever see the
How do you,
Yeah,
he's
hell
like bark,
yeah.
barking on us.
Yo, there's that one song. He comes on the song. I don't know the name of the song. He's like, hey yo, I'm up at 6 a.m.
It's no mystery to me that we ended up on the topic of owning your energy and end up talking about a dude like Dark Man X.
Psh, yeah.
Because he definitely did, bro. Like
Bro, he
to
made
the
the craziest vibes
he
on
was
his
just
album.
himself. Did you see him on what is that called? Where they do the verses? Is that
The
just verses,
verses,
right?
that's what it's called. With
Oh, his
Snoop Dogg.
verses was
That
crazy,
was the
bro.
best.
It was probably the best. But I'm
It was him
biased.
and Snoop.
Yeah,
It
I
was him
like
and Snoop, right? If
I
I'm not
like the
mistaken.
verses. It might have been. I don't remember.
That one,
Yeah, I
I
think it
cried
was.
on that one.
Really?
That shit made me cry
Damn, you made a
because
grown man cry. What happened?
made me cry because because
He's
they
always
performed the
emotional
shit.
too.
He performed the shit that when I moved here,
Yeah.
like it was in like '98, and I don't have friends, I
Yeah.
don't understand shit, and like I just the music is the only thing that speaks to me,
Yeah.
and I would put his fucking my Walkman on.
Yeah.
I think it was fucking Robert or somebody from our class gave me this fucking DMX CD, bro, like like a rip,
What you really want?
No, but that one song, I'm slipping, I'm falling, fool. That shit was
Oh, I'm
like
slipping. I'm
how I
falling.
felt
I
at the
can't get
moment,
up. Yeah, that
and
was
I was
good.
like, bro,
I really feel like he went underappreciated to a lot of people that like hip hop because he kind of has an aggressive vibe to his music, so it doesn't cast as wide of a net like Snoop. Snoop's got some like gangster shit from back in the day, but now he's done Snoop Lion, he's done all the so he's
that's
homies
why
with
that was
Martha
dope to me.
Stewart, but like he's still who he is. But DMX was always DMX,
And it
always.
was like, bro, on his album, like he would have a prayer on every album,
Oh yeah,
and
and that's something
like
he never
in
shied
his
away
voice,
from.
you could feel his pain. He's like, yo, I come to you, fuck, hungry, tired, this and that, like. And I was like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel you, like, and
I
I'm
wish we
just
had a Jamie
learning
right now
English.
to bring that up. Like, let's Jamie play that real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If
give me
we
the
had one,
Jamie, bro.
we get
No,
a rope.
people know though, like
Yeah.
like
If you
for
don't
me,
know, go out there and look up DMX live performances. There's one in particular, Def. I think it's Def Poetry Jam. You ever heard of that? Have you ever watched that? Def Poetry Jam.
I
I
probably
think that's how they
have.
call
I've
it.
seen.
It was produced by Russell Simmons.
Hmm.
It's dope. And DMX's is by far the best. So like they go up a cappella, kind of
Oh, where
deep.
he talks about the industry.
Yeah. Well, he does basically like a poem, but his poem is a rap, but it's a cappella, there's no beat, and he's just
Yeah,
on stage by himself doing his thing. It's the best one by
and
far.
like he created the energy with his
Hmm.
word and his voice, and it impacted the shit out of you. Like at
Yeah.
that age,
And the Rough
like with
Riders
me, I just
crew was pretty cool. It had a dope ass logo. I mean, they had an
man,
identity. They had Eve on there too, right? Did you
yeah,
see Rough
like all the
Rider?
turnip shit was dope. Like
Yeah.
their
Who was his
beats,
producer on a lot of it? Wasn't it Swiss Beats on a lot of it?
Swiss beats. That's what I was about to say. Like his
Yeah.
beats, like raw as shit.
Yeah. Swiss Beats. I don't even know. Because
Like the
music isn't
turn.
the same anymore. It's like it doesn't release the same. There was not like going out and
Swiss
buying a
beats.
CD. Going out and buying a CD was an experience, or
Yeah,
cassette, or
remember?
and
Hey, yo,
you gotta
you remember
unwrap
Sam
it.
Goody? Remember Sam
Oh,
Goody?
Sam Goody, Columbia House, Tower Records was my favorite.
Rasputins?
They're still out there. Last time I
They're still
drove
out there,
through,
though.
I
Yeah, they're
was
still
in
out there.
Concord for something. They're still out there by the downtown by the mall,
Yeah.
Pleasant Hill area. Yeah, that was a whole thing. We just go,
You remember how cool Sam Goody was, bro? You used to pull
yeah,
up at the mall,
everything in
put the
there.
headphones on, and be like, I'm listening to this
Yeah.
CD and see if it's actually worth buying.
You test it out. Like,
Yo,
hell yeah, hell
it was
yeah.
the best time spent ever. You could
I
spend like
know.
7 hours, be like,
That's when it didn't feel
I want
bad
to
to
buy
spend
this
your
CD.
money. It was worth it. Or you get the Columbia House email. Did you ever do that crap where you get like 20 CDs, a penny each, but then they screw you by
No,
having like subscriptions for like a year?
no, 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 no.
It was great. You just get like a stack of CDs.
But I remember buying CDs from the mall, Concord Mall,
Yeah.
after listening to them on the little headphones.
One of my favorite trips I took to San Francisco on the BART train from Concord. I got off at
Embarcadero,
no, not Embarcadero.
Civic.
What's close to Civic? What's the one that's by the courtyard, by the square? Somewhere
Oh,
around there.
Powell.
But yeah, Powell. I got off at Powell, and I went out and I went to a record store, the
Hmm.
old school, and it was dope. It was like summertime. I don't even remember who went with me. Might have been, I don't know. Anyways, one of the neighborhood homies.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, if they're listening to this, then maybe they'll remember this and shoot me a message. But we went up there just checking shit out, messing with, all the homeless people trying to mess with you and shit when you're a kid. But we went up there. Oh hell, it might have been the time I saw homeless dudes fight at McDonald's. I'll tell that story next. Um, it was kind of
Damn.
crazy, bro. But we went to the record store and I just had a blast. It was like just milk crates. The whole place full of milk crates, art, music. Everybody's just hippieing out, bro. It's like, San Francisco wild. Um,
Yeah.
and I just remember, I think I got the Beastie Boys like collection there on vinyl because I love the Beastie
Mm-hmm.
Boys. And then I went.
Yeah.
So then we went down to get some food. We went to Chinatown. Chinatown's dope as hell. It's
Chinatown's
old
best.
school. It's got
Yeah.
all the haggling. They'll kick you out the store. They'll call you white boy. All this like, no,
Yeah.
go away. And I don't remember what they call you. Like,
And
go away,
you
gaijin.
get illegal fireworks.
They call you all kinds of bad words in Chinese and shit. And you're just a punk ass kid in there. But it was just cool because that place has got a lot of energy, artwork, culture,
Mhm.
history, all the things, anime stuff, all that. And then we went up to the McDonald's to have lunch in Chinatown. We went to the
Mhm.
McDonald's in Chinatown. It's on a corner on the top of a hill with a four-way intersection. And we get in there, we make our order, and we're sitting by the glass windows and we're looking outside. These two homeless dudes are out there. One dude's got no shirt, bro, and he only has like one leg, and he's on crutches. Other dude comes up and he's got also no shirt, but he's wearing a leather jacket. And it's summertime, it's hot. Well, hot for San Francisco, so like 60 degrees, whatever. And he's like, "Yo, you was fucking my girl." He's like, "Man, I wouldn't be fucking your girl. I ain't like that." He's like, "Nah, man, I know you was fucking my girl." He's like, "Man, shut the fuck up." And the guy on the crutches like fucking comes up on his crutches and he like with one leg, he uses his one mighty leg, bro, to chest kick this dude right between the zipper jacket of his jacket. Bang, knocks him down. They both fall down. And then they're like scrambling out of there. Like everybody was freaking out. It was great,
Damn.
bro. It was like the best bum fight I ever seen.
Bro, you want to know the craziest shit I seen at a McDonald's?
Yes, I do. Absolutely.
Um, Bro, this one dude, he's he's at the McDonald's using their Wi-Fi, not on a laptop or nothing.
That was
This
fun.
one has a whole PC.
He plugged it into the wall.
He got a PC, but it doesn't have walls or nothing. You can see the hard drive and shit.
Oh my god.
The dude looks mad homeless, bro. So he got the whole PC with the screen and a mouse, and he's like watching concerts on YouTube with his headphones on.
How long ago was this?
Shit, like 10, 11 years ago, like in LA.
Damn. That's funny.
And there was no, it wasn't like, all right, I'm just on a laptop, on my YouTube. No, bro, he brought a whole computer, like
Yeah.
in a car,
Yeah. Well, that's how they do it. They got so much gear with them in these carts and shit, bro. It's like, damn, it's crazy. It's a problem.
It is a problem.
It's a weird life. Like, I want to be sad for them, but a lot of them just want that life.
Hey, I seen
know?
something earlier where like this dude was like, "Oh yeah, I'm homeless," and he didn't say I'm homeless. He's like, "Yeah, I choose to be homeless." He's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah."
Yeah.
Smart as dude. Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I'm educated and this
The
and that."
unhoused. That's what they
He's
call
like,
them now.
"Oh no, I choose to be this. I choose to
Yeah.
be homeless. Like this is what I'm trying to do." I'm like, "Damn."
Yeah.
And
I mean,
like smart dude. He's like, "Oh yeah. He can read and he's right. He knows what's going on around here."
yeah.
He was like, after figuring everything out, like, yeah, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be homeless.
Let's just say your rent, your average rent, utilities, all those things. Let's say you were homeless, but you worked.
Hmm.
Just an average job. And then you eliminate from your income the cost of living.
Hmm.
Housing, right? Comes with water, power comes
PG&E,
trash, all the things, right?
gas and
Wait,
electricity and
all those,
water.
all that shit's usually packaged in somehow. Let's
Hmm.
just say you're in LA. Is $4,000 a month for that,
Yeah.
all combined, usually on average. Um, that's crazy. A lot of people don't make $4,000 a month.
Mm-mm.
So let's just say you don't got to worry about that.
Yeah.
And but you had a bank account, you did have some kind of shelter. I mean, mankind went pretty long before we had these kind of living conditions in society. There's a lot of communities of people that lived out in a more natural vibe, right? I don't know.
Hmm.
I wonder if you calculated it and you just say it would be somewhere in the realm of like $50,000 a year that you don't spend, right?
Check your message real quick. I just
Why,
sent
you
you a
just sent it
message.
to me? Oh God, here we go. All right, everybody, I'm checking my message. Checking my message, and hold on. We're gonna take a little break because somebody
I
has to go pee, and his name is Sean. Sean, go take a
didn't
shot.
want to
Go.
say that, but
It's all right.
I need a little break. I need
Hold
a
on.
little break.
I'm gonna do this and
I'll be right
cut.
back. Hey, yo.
All right, we're back from our break. Coming back to finish things up here for this episode. Owning your energy is really important. I hope that people would learn it at a younger age. It's with age comes wisdom. As long as you learn life's lessons, as my good friend James Jackson used to say, which hopefully we can get him on the pod, um, so he can tell his story about learning the lesson. I loved it. It's changed my life. And that kind of stuff those kind of awarenesses can really help you, find a peaceful way of getting by and just owning who you are and just accepting your identity and also growing it into maybe what you want it to be or refining it so that way you can find your way. I love the topic. I think it's good. It's definitely personal to me. And I want to switch over to some of our current events. We had some fun talking about some of these. I had another question I wanted to ask you about our old job at Safeway, but I'll ask you another time in another conversation. We'll save that one. We'll earmark those good days to reminisce on. But um,
I love safe.
yeah, we'll get after it. We'll come back to it. We won't play the song though. We'll just talk about it. It's something that
Oh,
no, it's something that people will just have to suffer and not ever hear because it's for us. And
the beat's playing in my head right now.
well, forget about it. Let's talk about robots. Anyways, this day and age, we are seeing a surge in robotic technology. Somewhat, I think, parallel to the advancements in artificial intelligence. But I really got freaked out recently. I saw this robot. I sent it to you. I remember seeing the
Hmm.
robot that was very flexible. It was almost like a starfish. And there's this movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't remember the name of it. I think it's called Life. I'm gonna have Jamie look it up while we're talking. But
Hey,
while
Jamie.
yeah, hey Jamie, look that up real quick. No, I'll pull it up while I'm talking.
Jamie,
Um,
go get me some coffee and a sandwich, Jamie.
but it was him. It was Ryan. What's his name? Um, what's his name? Ryan Reynolds, the the kind of the comedy actor, and
Hmm.
this other girl who's in tons of movies. Yeah. So I'm giving you all the information you need to know right now. But they were in
Shit.
space and they found this. It's called Life,
Well,
and
let me get my pencil and a pad, bro.
yeah, for 2017, it was a movie called Life from 2017, and they found this
Hmm.
creepy like this creepy stuff on, I guess it wasn't on Mars. I don't remember where the hell they found it in the movie. And anyways, what stuck with me was the creepiness of the alien. It was kind of like a starfish, and it would like flip around, and do this shit. And then I saw this robot that they made, and it can do almost the same thing. It reminded me of that. And I don't know if my mind is just reimagining the movie and how creepy that alien was and how it ate everybody and shit. But the
Mm-hmm.
robot, I already am real sus about robots, anyways, because I think like the Terminator shit could really happen. There's going to be
Yeah.
like a rise of the machines or whatever. But I think that robots are getting creepier and creepier, not only because they're also getting realistic. You know, you got like Android style robots where they can like Boston Dynamics. You ever seen the videos of Boston Dynamic robots like jumping across logs and doing front flips and carrying backpacks and shooting guns and all this stuff?
Yep. Yep.
It is crazy, bro. It is crazy. But those are scary enough because it almost reminds you of like a robot soldier, like a
Mm-hmm.
drone that looks like a human, you know? It doesn't have to be a
Yeah.
person anymore. You just control your person and you just go, you know what I mean?
Next level engineering,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, something along those lines. But I wanted to just bring that up because this robot can like change its size. It's very small. It's like this big, about 3 inches tall, what it looks like, and it's starfish shaped, and it can flop around and expand and contract and squeeze through things and flip itself over and do all this stuff. Like it's going to get to a point where the robots are so small because they're already working on like nanotechnology where
Yeah.
they're coding computers into like microscopic cells and stuff like that, atoms, or I don't know how small they're getting them, but they're getting them pretty freaking small. So it's like creepy what those things can do. It just kind of freaks me out a little bit. What do you think?
Bro, I remember having a calculator in my watch
The Texas Instrument,
and thinking like, "Oh,
he's
I'm
high tech.
doing math on my
James Bond
watch."
over here.
Like I
That's so
had a
funny.
watch. I'm like, not only it tells me the time, it tells me what day it is, and I can do math. you know? And
Those
like
were
that
cool.
was the best technology back then. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, now you got smart watches and all that stuff,
Like
man.
he got a whole calculator in his watch, bro.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I know. I don't know. Those robots, man. We gotta find some more information out about what the hell's going on with those. 'Cause they'd be creeping me out, man. I think I don't know.
It's
I like
crazy what they can do.
how like in Star Wars they got like the translator droid, that's C3PO. Then you got R2, who's like they call him like an astromech, and
R2D2.
he's supposed to be like a mechanic. He's supposed to fix the planes while you're in flight and help you with the systems and all the things. So they had a purpose, They had a purpose aside from just having a character role in the story. The author, when he created those characters, gave them a purpose. When authors
Mhm.
create these computers in real life, they give the code a purpose. They give the program a purpose. So
Yeah.
when they make these robots, they're going to have a fucking purpose too. But at what point do they become self-aware and make their own fucking purpose? You know what I mean? I think that's what like the
That's when you gotta take the battery out. Be like, hey,
I don't know if I'm properly.
you
Yeah,
doing too
that's true.
much. I'm
Let's
gonna
unplug these
unplug your shit.
motherfuckers. Yeah, let's hit them with you know,
Or like I'm gonna spray
reset,
paint your camera.
factory reset their ass. Um,
I'm gonna spray paint you.
but
you
that's the
can't.
yeah, that's the moral dilemma that people have a conversation about. Is like, if it's conscious, is it a living being?
Yeah,
If it's aware that if it believes it's alive, would unplugging it or resetting it be killing it?
bro. You think it could get depression?
For sure. I think it could program itself to
Like,
believe that.
what if the robot's like already? I ain't no robot.
Yeah.
I'm out here. I'm real.
Yeah, no doubt.
I
Why the
got
fuck are you
I
calling
got
me a
beef.
robot?
I got
Yeah.
beef with humans or whatever. I'm gonna beat these motherfuckers, right?
I'm gonna write a diss
And
track.
I'm the realest robot ever. I'm the real robot out here, right? So he's like fuck all this. I'm a robot. I'm artificial. I'm intelligent. I'm gonna fuck everybody up.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He gets rid of everybody, bro. He's gonna be fucking bored. Now everybody's gone. He's gonna be like, ah,
You think that the computer can analyze that better than a human can? Like they'll do the logic and reasoning of like, if I fucked everybody up and I limited humanity,
no, I don't think they're gonna have feelings, bro. Cause like,
they
what
would be
makes
like,
us
cool. people are
I mean,
fucked up anyways, right? That's what they would say. There's a robot.
you can justify it. Like
Yeah.
you could,
If people could justify it, I think a robot could easily justify it.
bro. Robot ain't got no feelings. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I won. I
I'm
mean,
out of
like,
here,
I
bitch.
got 10 points or whatever.
Yeah, it's a trippy ass. I think they call it singularity. When the computers become like self-aware, and I don't know if it. I want to look into it more, but I don't know if I'm using it properly. But I think that's along the lines of that, or maybe I'm blurring the lines. But it's so funny. Robots are crazy.
Like,
Technology's coming though, man. That
it's
movie
like
they put on Netflix where like, it was the end of the world, but it was. Well, I think that's what it was called. I don't remember the name of it, but um,
2012.
nah, it
Mine,
was. It came out like 2 months ago, and it was like basically a cyber attack, and it shut everything down. So they were like trying to lock themselves in the house. Had Julia Roberts on Netflix. You got to watch it, bro. It's kind of trippy. Check that out when you're bored. Watch
what
that.
would you
Watch the
do
show. I'll send you a link.
if the grid goes down for
I ain't
like a
telling
week?
you, bro.
What are you gonna do, bro? You're not
I
gonna
ain't,
tell me?
no, I'll tell you offline. I ain't telling these fools, bro. Let's
Nah,
keep it
bro.
up.
Let me know because I'm coming up. I'm coming over to your place, fool. We gotta survive.
Yeah, I know, but I got to tell you offline. I got to tell you in person. Can't
For
let these
real.
robots know. You know what I'm saying? They're recording. No,
I don't know if the robots could be that
if the
smart. Like,
grid goes down, bro, it's
but
you got to watch out because these people are crazy. You saw, listen, you were out here for the 2020 shenanigans.
yeah,
They shut that down. That wasn't even off the grid. That was just you saw how weird it got.
we were fully on grid. Like the grid is what saved us.
Yeah, but the people were out there, bro. The riots and stuff, the just random looting and stuff that was going
Fools
on.
were
That gave you a
tripping.
small sample of what it would be like. Except for in those times, they're not going to be looting retail. They're going to take all the food. They're going to take all the ammo. They're going to take all the gas. They're going to take everything. And the powerful will be the ones to take it.
While listening to Dr. Dre, let me
Yeah.
welcome
And
everybody
guess
to the
what?
Wild Wild West.
And it gets wild, man. I'm telling you, we're built for that, though. Humanity's built for that. We're built. We are like all living beings are subject to the survival of the fittest.
Yeah,
So I
and
think
we
that
need each other.
we need each other. We're tribal for sure. No one man can do it alone. You
If
gotta
the
have
grid
back.
goes down, I'm gonna pull up on you and be like, "Hey, bro, we gotta eat something."
We're going fishing. We're going fishing that day.
We're gonna
Teach
fish
a man to
some or
fish,
like
you
what?
feed him for a lifetime. That's a
Yeah, and then if you don't teach them, you could sell them fish every day for $1.
that's true. But then you make your dream reality, and they're subject to your dream.
That's messed up.
Nah, nah. There's something that I thought was trippy with that creepy ass robot, man. Just like creeping and crawling through the cracks, and it's like you're just chilling. And oh, creepy ass robot pop up. Fuck that, dude.
Bro, because
The
the
human ones are
robot is
scary, but I'm
so
telling you,
it's it's smart, but it's like it could probably even take its own life because it's like
yeah,
you know
it doesn't even see
could
itself
a
as a.
robot be suicidal? It's like, oh man, I don't like this or
Oh,
whatever,
certainly, yeah, maybe
and
if they.
robots like I'm gonna fucking unplug my shit right now.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it could just turn its program off, or
Because if the robot is so good that it's almost like a human, it's like, bro, then you have to grow and shit. Then
well,
you gotta grow old and you gotta like be wise.
so
You gotta have a childhood.
I saw something that kind of this reminds me of it. It's not a robot, but I think we as people we consider ourselves like this higher consciousness of other living beings. But we have close relationships with certain type of animals. A lot of people have dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the videos of like people that have dogs and they have the little buttons where they have the words? The dog runs up, it's like bitch. It's like
Yeah.
outside, big treat. All
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
This one fucking dog, dude. This one video, this dog got depressed
Yep.
because it got so good with the words. It would come up and it would be like, "Oh, why?" And then it's like, "Oh, why, Butch? not human.
Yeah.
And it started
Yeah, yeah,
realizing
yeah.
like it was a dog. And it was like,
It
damn, I'm a
started
dog.
speaking English.
But I'm living with y'all. It was thinking, bro. It was like analyzing its own existence. It's a dog analyzing its own existence. But
He learned to communicate.
yeah, and it used those buttons to like ask a legit fucking question about its own existence. Not for a
Yeah.
treat, not something it was trained to do. It was
Just a
its
question.
original thought using the words it learned to ask that
And
question.
he just wants to know,
And it would look in the mirror. I
why
wish
am
I
I
had this
a
video, dude. And it like tripped me the fuck out for like a whole week straight. I couldn't think about anything else.
I've seen that video. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look it up. And
The dog basically, his owner was like some electrical engineer where
yeah,
he programmed these buttons, and the dog would press a certain button
yeah,
to
it's crazy,
to
crazy.
communicate his, I'm hungry or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he got so good at it, he started asking questions. He's like, "Hey, why am I a dog? Why are you human? Why
That's
can't I
sad,
get a
bro.
haircut?"
It's so sad.
And I think the dog had to get some like
They put it on
antidepressants.
put it on antidepressants.
Damn.
That's even sad.
Dude, that sucks. The dog like, "Hey fool, I'm trying to drive. When can I get my
I'm
license?"
laughing because it's ridiculous, bro. I love dogs, man. That breaks my heart. I'm like, damn, this fucking dog had to
I'm
be
not a
on
dog person, but
antidepressants.
like I give them credit. Their dogs are smart as shit, bro.
Mm-hmm. It's a
And
weird
like
relationship that human beings have with dogs, but it's
a
like
lot.
it's born out of necessity, out of survival. Like the weak wolves were like, man, I can go with these people, and I can survive. The other wolves are gonna kill me or let me die. I'm gonna go with these people. These people will feed me.
Yeah, they
I'm like,
just said,
oh,
bro, that's the trippiest thing. Like
yeah,
I'm not a dog person, but like
everybody.
all my friends have dogs.
Yeah, you already know.
And I'm so surprised at how they know, like, yo,
Yeah.
this is my owner, this is who feeds me. If
Yep.
he tells me to sit down, I'm gonna just sit down because
A fucking dog owns its energy, bro.
the dog owns it for sure. Because it's like, bro,
Better than
his survival.
robots would.
Here, bro, this is perfect
Better
because
than robots would.
because his survival depends on how he behaves. If a
Yeah.
motherfucker's like disobedient, he's like,
Yep.
whatever, I'm gonna just bark."
That's right.
He's like,
Get your ass whooped.
then fuck off, keep barking, dog.
That's right. I ain't feeding your ass and get rid of you. That's what people do. Not saying I do.
Not that fools are humans or whatever,
My
but
dog
like
is.
survival. Like
Oh my
similarly,
god. We're talking about dogs, and my dog is laying on the couch with her eyes rolled in the back of her head. I'm gonna post
Kelly.
this on our Facebook. Dang it! I got her attention. She knew I was talking about her. I was gonna get her. She had her tongue
See,
sticking out. She was like, uh. It's so
she
funny, bro.
knows.
She knows. She knows I was talking about her. But yeah, that stuff's hella funny, man. The only other current event thing I had was like this dude, this actor dude. It's not robots and it's not dogs, but it's like about this Hollywood grooming stuff. There's a story about this actor going on right now. He's kind of getting it in the business. Let me pull up his name real quick. But he's been in a bunch of movies. What do you say his name? Aaron Taylor Johnson. He's been in a bunch of movies. He's getting all kinds of business right now about his relationship, criticism about his marriage to Sam Taylor Johnson, his wife. I guess because, she was his agent when he was a young child, somewhere between 9 and 14 years old. And when she was his agent, and then somewhere along the line, they got married. And, people are like, what the hell?
A bit weird, isn't it?
It is only some
bit
Hollywood
weird.
shit. I don't know. It seems like it's only some Hollywood shit. But, I think we should talk about it more in a later episodes on some of the other stories that have happened out there and how like these kids out in Hollywood
Wait,
are getting jacked up,
do you know the age difference?
I do know the age difference. I can look it up at least. Let me see if I can
That's
find
wild.
the actual article, see what it actually says.
Damn,
It's kind of an Instagram thing, so like it's kind of hard
which
to read.
which one of them is tripping, the dude or the homegirl?
Well, neither of them are tripping. They're just I guess it just
It's
became
just it's the
public.
people that are tripping.
Bro, yeah, these people, man, they get so obsessed with other people's lives. But I mean, when you draw attention like that, yeah, I was trying to pull it up, but it
But
doesn't
yeah,
give
that's
me the.
kind of weird. Those like
There's 1,000 comments on, bro. Oh, okay. So, as a 48-year-old woman, I'm shocked and saddened by the amount of hate given to this man's wife. Yes, he was 18
this
and oh,
man's
here we
wife.
go. Yes, he was 18 and she 42. So what the hell is that? 24-year difference?
Double.
Yeah. When they met and began dating. Okay. Unconventional? Wrong? She says no. This is a lady making a comment. And she says she's dated men in their 20s. Okay, well, maybe she's just a creep. I don't know, man. I don't know. The comments are off the chain. You know, I love the comments when it's not about me.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so weird, man. But it's other people's business. It's been going on. I guess for a couple of days here since we're
But
recording.
she just married him?
Yeah, I mean they got married when he was 18. As soon as he turned 18, so this leads you to believe like,
That's weird,
did
bro.
they
The
have a
dude's just
romantic?
18.
Yeah,
Like,
we had a romantic relationship before he hit 18. You don't just marry him all of a
like
sudden.
who the fuck gets married at 18? Like, bro.
So we're 40. She's not
Yeah,
even. She was 42 when she married him at 18, bro.
but when you were 18, were you thinking, hey, I'm about to get married?
Personally, I mean, that's what I wanted. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I didn't have a girl in my life that was interested in that or any of that stuff. So was I like right then wanting to be married? Nah. But I'm kind of like in that old school mindset like, yeah. But
Yeah.
that's why when I met my wife, we were able to be on the same page. You know what I mean? But this
Yeah.
dude was 18 and he met a 42-year-old. So that the point of it is
But
that
he met her when he was 7, though.
when he was like, yeah, like fucking 9. So how long was she like setting him up? Oh, when you're 18, we'll get married. And that's kind of what everybody's ethical
Can't
issue.
wait to get married.
Yeah, man. But like he didn't come to that conclusion on his own, I don't think. Can you even do that when you're a kid? I don't fucking know. I don't think
Dude,
so.
at 18, he probably just wants to go to the mall and get a
Well, he was into
some.
movies. It's just the dude from the movie Kick Ass and some other shit like that. He was in the Marvel movies, all kinds of stuff. Big shit.
That's trippy, man.
It's a weird
But
one.
hey, I don't know.
Yeah. Fuck it.
That shit is it's temporary. He
You
about to
think
be
so?
like, he about to be 20 and be like, ah man, I'm out of here.
No, he's not anymore. They've been married for a long time.
Is he 21?
She's like 60 now and he's like 40 now.
Oh, it worked.
Yeah, they've been together forever, bro. And then all
Damn.
of us, that's why I'm saying like that's why everybody's like all of a sudden in the news about this
Yeah,
shit.
that's trippy, but like, yo, if it's legit, like they in love and that's their thing.
I don't. Yeah, I mean it is what it is now, but it's just weird how it came to be, and that's why everybody's giving them shit.
Yeah,
But
I mean, it's just trippy that it worked because it's like
yeah, well, it
it's
just
set up
brings
to not work.
it brings light to the issue that happens in that industry a lot. The entertainment industry is like it's not like this kind of stuff doesn't happen in other industries, bro. They're
Yeah.
not the truck drivers and
You know what?
factory
The
workers aren't setting kids
it's
up to
the
like someday be in their business so that we can marry them and da 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 all that stuff.
it's the
Only
entertainers
Hollywood.
and it's the
Mm,
entertainers entertainment.
that's true. But there's just like a weird power control issues over in that industry where you like, oh, I'll be your agent. Oh, I'm your director. I'm this and that. Oh, I'm the producer. Like the Harvey Weinstein saga and all that bullshit that went on. So
If it was set up the other way, where like the girl was 18 and the dude
mhm.
was like 42, the shit would be way more extreme.
That's the
You,
point, bro. That is the point of the day. Is that how would it be if the situation was reversed? 42-year-old man
far more worse.
suddenly married his customer
His
who turned
agent,
18 that he'd been their agent since they were
bro,
9.
somebody would come beat that dude's ass.
I mean, no, it took forever for them to beat up R. Kelly's ass. and he married Ali when
Bro,
she was
R. Kelly's
underage.
in the jail singing songs and shit and like
Yeah, who
entertaining people. It's
knows?
like, hey, hold up, I'm gonna sing this song.
But you know what I mean? It took that
After the
long.
party, it's after
This
party.
punk ass. Yeah. Yeah, that fool. I couldn't even tell you, man. R. Kelly.
Yo, yeah,
And
R. Kelly's fucked up, bro.
yeah, no doubt.
Fuck no.
All right, Sean, let's end it on this, man. You know, fuck robots are crazy. Dogs are
And
a trip.
R. Kelly's fucked up.
R. Kelly's fucked up. Hollywood ain't right.
Hollywood, yeah.
But do you have
Yes.
any key takeaways for our main topic, owning your energy?
Be cool out here, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's important. You got to represent. Don't don't get overworked on stuff. Pay attention. If somebody has a problem, hear what they got to say. And then if it's legit, own that shit and figure it out how you can make it work. The better off you be if you can do that. If you own your part in it, you'll be straight. Learn who you are, own who you are, be the best version of yourself. That's my key takeaway.
Yeah, and everything you do, it like it affects the room and the energy.
Yep.
And know what you're doing, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
don't just blindly go into a situation and just like change the energy in the room, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You have to be aware. Be deliberate. Be purposeful and intentional. When you come show up, like have a plan. Read the room, like you said earlier. Read the room. Know when and where and how to turn it up, turn it down, shift gears, all the things.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
and don't be a meme monster. You know, that's the term that E40 uses.
Yeah.
Like, don't just be me. Like, relax, listen too, you know what I mean?
Yep.
See, I don't know, have a balance. Like,
I think that's important because you do want to share. Like you don't want to not share your perspectives and who you are. You want to bring that to the table, but you want to bring it at the right volume.
yeah,
And so that way it can be an exchange, an appropriate exchange. Like,
yeah,
is it more about you or is it more about them right now? Tip the scales, read it, figure out how to weigh that out and make it work. You know what I mean?
for sure. And this topic, we could go on for days on this because it's like every day is full of this type of shit,
Yeah,
like energy shifts,
that's true.
you know? Like, and you wake up and you have certain type of energy, certain levels of energy,
Yep.
and you go out there and then you open yourself up to like other people affecting your energy, or you know,
Well, that's true. When other people affect your energy, you can't let them hijack your system, right? You got to
mm,
try to communicate that and make sure you match or balance the energy out. Always challenge people to just be the mature one. Everyone has their breaking points where you're going to fuck shit up. I get it. I've been there. Uh, but the goal is not to. The goal is control. Try to be in charge. It's your life, it's your energy. You master that shit. Let yourself be in the driver's seat, telling your story when you need to tell it, listening to others when they need to hear it, when they need you to hear it, and you know, be respectful of the other people that you're in contact with, no matter what, if you know them or not. That's just what it is. But let's wrap this bad boy up, Sean. We're gonna tell these people what we always tell them. It's been a good episode. I appreciate the conversation. I got
hell
more to
yeah,
think about. I'll be watching out for these robots. Everybody, protect your heart, protect your mind. Sean?
protect your pin code.
That's right. All right, we out of here.